friends, welcome to my channel. This is Sherry. I am going to be setting up today in my new 2020 catch-all happy planner, which is the Homebody. So I'll be moving some of the things out of my current catch-all, which I'm still going to be working with. The Homestead, I think it's going to be a great complement to the Homebody. And I'm going to be switching things up a bit. This is not my final. I'm sorry for the shadows. If there are shadows, guys, it's my darn lighting and the shadows in the afternoon. Hoping tomorrow I've got some more filming to complete, and if I can get in here in the morning, perhaps I won't get these shadows. So I'll try to make this video fairly short in case I have lighting issues. We'll just be setting this up, and that's all for today. So if that's something you think you're interested in seeing how I'm going to do it, stick around and we'll get started. Okay, so I love my Homestead. But what I want to do, I'm wanting to use, I've got extra room in here because this is only 12 months and this is 18 months and it's Frankenplan and it's pretty full. So this is just going to be an initial setup. I do have some other changes coming, but probably not for a week or two with this. I'm still tweaking it and figuring out how it's all going to work. But to get started, I haven't put my name here on the, oh gosh, I just hope that's not too dark, you guys. My lighting is driving me crazy. I might have to look for something this weekend when I'm out of town, see if I can't find something. Anyway, I'm not going to let that discourage me. Okay, so I haven't put my name here yet. I want to make something on my Cricut and make a pretty, find a pretty font to put here. So since this does not technically start until January, what I'm going to do, I'm flipping things up a little bit. I've been using my Wrong, and this isn't the cover. This was off of the Happy Notes, but I switched my planner cover and my Happy Notes cover. But I've been using Wrong for my social media. We're done with September, so I don't need to worry about that. But I want to use October, November, and December, sorry. There's October. Oh yeah, okay. Trying to get my bearings here. Okay, so here's October because I had it in my social media section. So being as how this is January, we'll keep this. So we'll be covering up some of this perpetual calendar, but that's okay because this actually doesn't start until January. So it's not going to bother me. I could take it out and just set it aside, but I don't really think I need to yet. So for the time being, let's just pop in and I'll show you why I want to use Wrong for my main catch-all right now. Okay, so we've got October. Yes, October, right? October, yes. Okay, so we've got I'm gonna set this up and be right back. The reason I want to use this as my catch-all is because it's very seasonal. So I love that for the month of October, it's got the pumpkins and the corn maze and the little pumpkins here. So it's just perfect for the season. And then November, it's not really quite as Thanksgiving-ish, but it's still pretty, so it'll still work. I'm not buying another happy planner, so this is using what I've got and making what I've got work. I don't mind that this is a horizontal layout, and then December is very seasonal, as you'll see. with the Christmas type decor. Not over the top, but it's cute. It's got the bow, the packages, and the Christmas tree and the little girl. So I'm trying not to move around too much because I feel like it disrupts the paper. So this is going to be my catch-all for October, November, December, until I get to my current planner in the Homebody. Then for my social media, this is, again, like I said, I'm flipping things, not putting dashboards in at the moment. I'm hoping when I go out of town Friday to Joann's, I can find, not that I need a new dashboard, but I may want a new dashboard. But we're still working on that. So now for social media, I'm going to be using my, Homestead. Because again, I want to use what I have. And then when I'm done with this, I can just pop it back into my Homestead planner. That's why I'm not taking out, I don't have to take September out of Homestead because it's already in there. It can just stay. I'm not adding half sheets at this point. And I know this isn't going to be too chunky because there are some things that I have in my classic catch-all that I'm not going to be putting over into here, and that's going to prevent it from being too chunky. I'm hoping to not take out any of Homebody for next year. I've never done that before. I've always taken these out, and then I feel like by the time it comes to use them, my pages are pretty wore out. It may even be that I just end up having 2 months. If this feels too full, I could do October and November. But for today, I'm just going to try it this way. I like to have in the front of my planner, I like to have, and that's what my dog's barking at, you guys. I do apologize. He's barking at the shadows in my room. He tends to do that. And I got to tell you guys, FedEx is playing me today. I have been very impatiently waiting for my Erin Condren order to get here, and I thought it was going to be here this morning. It got checked into our local FedEx and it said it departed from our local FedEx, but it's telling me it's going to be delivered tomorrow. The FedEx truck already came by, but it's not uncommon to have more than one. I need to add in Miss Maker because she is a pretty important part of my setting up. Okay, so that was this day because I did it on that collaboration. Okay, so that, oh, okay, right, because this is going to be my social media now. The other's going to be my regular catch-all. December, okay. So then back here, before we get to January, is going to have to be Miss Maker, and I might need to only do a month at a time because October is already in here. I should be getting started on some crafting projects. So here's October. And that goes to the 1st of November. I said I don't want this one to get too chunky because I don't want to have to take anything out of this. Let's see, that's just with October. Yeah, we're getting pretty full. I do have expander discs. If I feel that I need to do that, I can. But I think since that was the only month that I had of Miss Maker in this planner, I think we'll just stick with the 1 month. It's just gonna keep it from getting too full. So I can use this divider. I know by looking at it, this is Miss Maker, so that dashboard divider, whatever you want to call it, is fine with me. I'd like to have one. I do have this one that says social, and it's the wrong girls, but they aren't my social anymore. So I have weekday, month. Just looking to see what dashboards I have. And it's just temporary until I look and see what I find when I go out of town. So what this will be is my calendar, because that's, and this actually, that's perfect. That's perfect because it is wrong. So that's my calendar. Oh, you know what? It's going to work just fine. The only one that's not going to match up is social media. I guess I was off camera there a little, guys. Sorry. Still trying to figure out trying my camera out again. So I kind of gave up on it for a minute. Okay, so there's my, there is my, and this is my current week, which is not set up because I just decided on this setup after much thought. And then social media starts here, and I can just use wrong for this for now. That's the simplest thing to do. So that's about it in a nutshell. I don't think there's any, I don't want to put the stickers there because I'm going to do something a little different with the stickers. Yep. Okay, so I can put in Miss Maker, I can put a project list for the month of November. I could put it October, I mean. You know what? October. Maybe let's put it back in the back. Let's put it back here. And then this is, I can use it as a running project list for any crafts, anything I've got to do this week. And then what I write in here, I'll transfer to my on-the-go folio, which this is primarily going to stay at home on my desk. Because I don't want it to get scratched up. Like they get scratched up so easily, and I'm keeping this back cover on. And I think I'm going to look for some vellum or something when I'm out of town. See if I can find some vellum that I can punch and put just on the front and the back, so that I do have a big cover, you know, the classic size cover, but I'm just not sure that I want to deal with that. Although I could use it for now to keep it from being scratched, but let's just see what I come up with since I'm going in 2 days anyway. And then I'm thinking for notes for the back of the social media. I don't know what notes pages I have were original to the happy, or to Homestuffer. But the snap is kind of coming apart. I was a little unhappy with that. And I've got my expander discs with my wrong. That's the initial cover for my wrong planner. And then these are all of next year for the homestead. So maybe that's where my, yep, that's where my notes page is. Perfect. One good thing about keeping things organized. So yeah, see, I could put it in here, and I may end up doing that because this one doesn't really necessarily need to get covered. Maybe I will. Let's do that for now, just to keep it from getting scratched, because I don't want it to get all scratched up. My homestead is so scratched up. I started using that a little early, like I'm doing with this one, and something we all do. But this that out later. That doesn't matter. We can use it here. Okay, and then this, which is my Mambi list, I can just sort of stick right. This is going to be sort of my dividing spot. And that's why I want to keep all of this year in here so I don't mess it up taking it in. And this will be the hub. This will be command center. And it will go from here to my on-the-go folio, provided that ever arrives. So I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Why is it out for delivery and I'm not getting it? I don't get it. I just see I'm still messing with my camera. So I will hope that this works out. I think I'll go give this a test, see how this turned out. I got sticky on there. See how this turned out and maybe come back, and if it looks decent lighting wise, I need to get this week set up in my planner. Even though we're already to Thursday tomorrow, I can still set it up because I've got things I can write down for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just sort of backtrack from Monday. And then I'd like to also get this set up. So I think it's cute with the little Halloween-y type theme. And I think that's going to be it, guys. So that's the initial setup for Homebody and Homestead. Also Frankenplanned with some Wrong and Miss Maker. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this content. Give me a thumbs up and ring that little notification bell so you know when I am uploading more videos or going live on my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.